If we imagine a world where young women preparing for marriage are actively encouraged not only to care for their appearance or follow traditional rituals, but also to focus on developing deep self-awareness and studying interpersonal relationships, such an approach could radically change society as a whole. It would be particularly interesting to see how such changes manifest in the culture of the Kung people living in Botswana. In this region, where traditions and ancient customs play an important role in people's lives, such an approach would not just be desirable, but would likely become an integral part of their way of life. This remarkable country, renowned for its rich diamond deposits, with some as large as a chicken egg, offers a unique and multifaceted perspective on life and the culture of its people. Botswana covers an area comparable to that of France, yet it is strikingly sparsely populated, making it one of the least densely populated countries in the world. It is home to just over 2 million people, each maintaining a connection to the rich nature and traditions of their ancestors. Looking at the vast landscapes of Botswana, one cannot help but notice the astonishing natural phenomena. For example, the enormous salt flats, reminiscent of the surface of the moon, captivate with their silent beauty and have even inspired the creation of music videos by world-famous artists. These harsh, seemingly barren expanses, despite their apparent lifelessness, hold many secrets and mysteries, forming an integral part of the region's cultural heritage. A special place in Botswana's culture is occupied by the ancient ritual of fortune-telling, which is still practiced in some communities. This ritual involves throwing bones on the ground as a way to obtain answers to important life questions. In our narrative, you will learn more about how this unique tradition permeates the lives of local people, how it is connected to their beliefs, and how it influences their worldview. We will also explore the country's natural treasures and how ancient customs and rituals help preserve cultural heritage and strengthen the bond between generations. In the south of the country, in the very heart of Botswana, live the San people, also known as Bushmen. This people carefully preserve a way of life that dates back to ancient times and is considered one of the oldest communities on the African continent. Their culture, traditions, and customs have endured for centuries, despite numerous modern challenges. These people are a living reminder of humanity's close connection with nature, the importance of caring for the environment, and the need to preserve cultural diversity. The San people are renowned for their exceptional survival skills in the harsh conditions of the desert and arid lands of southern Africa. Their ability to utilize natural resources, water, plants, animals, and apply techniques refined over centuries allows them not only to survive but to live in harmony with the surrounding nature. They move freely across their territory, following the seasonal migrations of animals and natural resources, making their way of life unique and sustainable. Their knowledge of local plants and animals, as well as their ability to find water in the desert, serves as an example of deep interaction between humans and nature. The language of the San people is another remarkable feature of their culture. It includes unique sounds, clicks, and claps that create a complex communication system, unmistakable with other languages of the world. These features make their language not only a means of conveying information, but a true art form, passed down from generation to generation. This method of communication emphasizes the uniqueness of their culture and serves as an important element of their identity. One of the central elements of their religious and cultural traditions is the Dikopo ritual, conducted at night when the sky is darkened by the absence of the moon. At this moment, the San people gather in a circle to perform a sacred ritual using bones. These symbolic objects endow all the food and knowledge they acquire, do not serve to accumulate material wealth or acquire property, but have a deeper and more important purpose to contribute to the creation of a balanced, harmonious, and happy life within the family and community. These people see true wealth not in material goods such as money or possessions, but in strong, trusting relationships with loved ones, as well as in harmony with the surrounding world in which they live. This way of life serves as a vivid example for all of humanity, reminding us of the value of human relationships, spiritual values, and inner harmony. Unlike the usual rhythm of life for us, dominated by constant hustle, work, and haste, the Kung people have a different approach. They dedicate only about 2 hours a day to work to provide for themselves and live a decent life. The rest of the time they devote to enjoying life, immersing themselves in the natural beauty and strengthening ties with loved ones. Their days are filled with storytelling, joyful games, and genuine laughter, fully reflecting their philosophy, to live simply, harmoniously, and joyfully. They know how to appreciate every moment, find joy in simple things, and it is this that makes their lives meaningful and happy. The women of the Kung people have followed special traditions for centuries, which serve not only as rites of passage, but as important steps on the path to self-discovery and conscious development. These customs helped them better understand their nature, build conscious relationships with others, and strengthen harmony in society. Before starting a family, their lives were not limited to just physical aspects. It was also about spiritual and emotional development, forming personal independence, respecting themselves and others, and understanding the importance of mutual consent. These traditions were passed down from generation to generation, ensuring the continuity of knowledge, values, and cultural characteristics. They became the foundation for forming strong and trusting relationships among women, which was an important part of their maturation before entering marriage or taking on serious commitments with a man. In such relationships, girls learned about their bodies, formed personal preferences, and acquired communication skills based on respect and mutual support. These connections became a source of inner strength and confidence for them, helping them make balanced and conscious decisions in their personal lives. The intimate traditions and the culture of the Kung people are aimed not only at the physical side of intimacy, but also at developing deep trust, emotional resilience, and self-confidence. They help women achieve inner harmony and prepare for independent life, learn to manage their destiny, and make important decisions. These customs allow each woman to unlock her potential, become a strong, independent, and confident individual. Their preparation for adult life is conscious and harmonious, based on mutual understanding, respect, and support. This approach makes their lives meaningful and filled with inner peace, and their traditions and values remain a solid foundation for future generations. Overall, the entire life path of the Kung people, from early years to maturity, is a continuous process of learning, spiritual development, and strengthening connections that lasts more than 12 years and allows them to live in harmony with themselves, others, and nature. The Magadikadi, vast salt flats stretching across this region, create an amazing illusion of infinity and boundless space. These unique natural formations are among the largest salt fields on the planet, and those who venture on a journey across these white expanses often compare their experience to walking on the surface of the moon. In such an expedition, familiar landmarks and signs of the earthly surface are absent, making a journey through the Magadikadi a truly unique experience. In this place, one can fully feel part of something greater, immerse in the silence that seems absolute, and enjoy the pristine beauty of the surrounding nature. Such journeys offer a unique opportunity to feel unity with nature and understand its power, as here, among these plains, a special magic is felt. Traveling through the Magadikadi is a chance to experience moments full of awe and wonder, as this place seems specially created to offer unforgettable emotions. In the silence and tranquility of this corner of the world, there is absolute stillness, far removed from the noise of city life and the hustle and bustle of civilization. The only sounds accompanying the journey are the crunch of salt underfoot and the shimmering heat waves undulating on the horizon. Magadikadi is a place where time seems to stand still, where the sense of rush and hurry disappears, allowing one to forget everyday worries and fully immerse in the feeling of peace and the majestic beauty of the surrounding nature. For those seeking solitude, harmony with themselves, and a sense of belonging to something greater, this place becomes a true paradise. However, surviving in Magadikadi is no easy task, as the conditions here are extreme and require special preparation and adaptability. In the dry season, the plains turn into a lifeless white sea, devoid of any vegetation, as if conquered by the desert elements. Yet, with the arrival of rains, the scene changes dramatically. Water fills these expanses, transforming them into a vibrant water mirror, attracting thousands of flamingos and other birds, as well as various animals. This transformation makes Magadi Gadi one of the most impressive natural phenomena that can be observed on the African continent. It vividly demonstrates the incredible power of nature and its ability to regenerate even in the harshest and most lifeless conditions. The country of Botswana holds a leading position in the world for the extraction of large diamonds. In 2016, about 40 million carats of precious stones were produced here, testifying to the richness of its subsoil and the importance of this industry for the national economy. Despite the gradual decline in production volumes in recent years, the country remains a significant player in the global diamond market. This extraction provides a substantial contribution to the country's development, creating jobs and strengthening its economic stability. In mid-2021, a diamond weighing nearly 2 kilograms, equivalent to about 2,500 carats, was discovered in Botswana, with dimensions comparable to a chicken egg. A few weeks later, another unique stone was found nearby, weighing over 174 carats. These discoveries confirm the richness of the country's subsoil and its potential for further discoveries and extraction of precious stones. They serve as proof that many treasures are still hidden in the depths of Botswana, and its geological history is rich and full of opportunities for future discoveries. The precious stones found in Botswana are not only a symbol of the country's wealth and prosperity, but also an important reflection of its geological history, which spans millions of years. A particularly significant recent find was in August 2020, when a diamond weighing exactly 2.49 carats was extracted from the Kavra mine. Botswana is a country renowned for its unique nature and rich wildlife, representing a true oasis for those seeking encounters with wildlife and its pristine beauty. Across its vast expanses, a large number of animals roam freely, with a particularly notable population of elephants, approximately 1.25 per square kilometer. Such a high density of these majestic creatures has been made possible by significant conservation efforts undertaken by the state. These measures have proven extremely effective and have played a crucial role in preserving such a substantial number of elephants, despite numerous challenges related to poaching and the destruction of their natural habitat. Elephant protection in Botswana holds a priority place in state policy. The country takes active and targeted steps to combat poaching, which helps maintain the population of these animals at a respectable level. National parks and reserves, such as the famous Chobe National Park and the vast Okavango Delta, play an important role in this by providing elephants with spacious and protected areas for living, feeding, and breeding. These natural havens have become true sanctuaries where elephants can behave as they would in the wild, without fear or threat from humans. Within these protected areas, one can observe large herds of elephants slowly moving across the savannas, creating an impressive sight. Majestic groups, sometimes consisting of dozens of individuals, include caring mothers with calves who, despite their youth, are already learning to survive in the vast and dangerous wilderness. In such elephant families, a true sense of care and mutual assistance is evident. At the same time, among them, one can see powerful males gracefully roaming the endless expanses, embodying the living representation of strength, resilience, and the unwavering nature of the wild. Observing elephants in their natural habitat is an experience that leaves an indelible mark on the soul of every tourist, allowing them to feel the scale and harmony of the natural world. It is like immersing oneself in a majestic, living, and ever-changing spectacle, where each group of animals is a separate story full of life and beauty. In such moments, it becomes clear that Botswana is a country where nature reigns in all its pristine power and beauty. Here, wildlife thrives, and nature is preserved in its purest forms. In the expanses of national parks and reserves, travelers can fully immerse themselves in the atmosphere of African wildlife, witnessing it in all its vibrancy and diversity. In this magical world, not only elephants are encountered, but also lions, leopards, giraffes, zebras, and many other species of animals, freely roaming and living in harmony. This place is a true paradise for nature lovers and those who dream of seeing African wildlife with their own eyes. One of the country's most famous natural wonders is the Okavango Delta, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and considered one of the greatest natural phenomena on the planet. During seasonal floods, this delta transforms into a lush, green oasis, filled with numerous channels, lagoons, and islands. This unique ecosystem attracts a vast array of animals, making the delta an ideal place for observing nature in its most genuine and vibrant form. In every corner of this natural haven, you can see elephants gently playing in the shallows and leopards stealthily stalking their prey. Every moment spent in this wild corner fills the heart with unforgettable impressions and unique moments that allow you to truly understand and love the beauty of African nature. The Okavango Delta is a place where water meets the desert, creating a unique landscape rich in contrasts and harmony. Here, life multiplies and thrives thanks to the unique combination of natural conditions. A journey on the waters of a Mokoro safari provides a unique opportunity to observe the Okavango Delta from the water, feel its silence and harmony, and expand your knowledge of the rich ecosystem of this amazing natural corner. Unlike standard boat safaris, such as those in Botswana, here you have the chance not only to admire the picturesque views, but also to fully immerse yourself in the atmosphere of tranquility and solitude that reigns in these watery expanses. Additionally, visitors can learn more about the various inhabitants that populate these waters and understand the importance of each element of the ecosystem that creates a unique balance of nature. Besides water excursions, Botswana offers a wide range of journeys that allow you to get acquainted with its nature and wildlife from different perspectives. Four-wheel drive safaris provide the opportunity to delve deeper into the heart of national parks and reserves, where every corner holds many secrets and unexpected discoveries. Walking tours along specially designated trails allow you to experience true contact with the surrounding nature. Feel its breath and hear its sounds, the rustle of leaves, the singing of birds, the quiet whisper of the wind. These adventures offer unique encounters with the so-called African Big Five: mighty lions, majestic elephants, powerful buffaloes, graceful leopards, and elegant rhinos. All this wildlife resides in conditions as close to natural as possible, making every walk through the reserve truly thrilling. Botswana offers a variety of safari tours so that every traveler can choose the format that best suits their interests and desires, whether short walks or long expeditions. Each such trip allows you to feel part of this untouched corner of nature, to witness its boundless beauty and pristine condition. In these protected areas, every moment is a step towards the amazing world of wildlife, an opportunity to see animals in their natural habitat, hear their distinctive sounds, and feel the genuine breath of life. This feeling, being among the free and strong creatures of nature, makes a journey to Botswana unforgettable and transformative. Such an adventure changes one's perspective on the surrounding world and humanity's place in it. Unlike France, which is home to nearly 70 million people, Botswana is a country with a population of just over 2 million, making it one of the least densely populated countries on the planet. This low population density creates a special atmosphere of quiet solitude and harmony, where nature takes the leading role and people remain merely its guests. In this country, one can fully experience being far from the hustle and bustle of the city, enjoying the silence, vast expanses, and natural beauty that surrounds every adventurer. Here, among the vast spaces, instead of crowded streets and noisy cities, you can encounter a herd of elephants, graceful and silent, or a pride of lions freely roaming the endless savannas. All this is part of a living, breathing nature that is not afraid to appear truly wild and untamed. Botswana is a country of contrasts, where some of the world's most impressive natural landscapes unfold under the boundless African sky. Here, one can witness not only the endless sands of the Kalahari Desert, but also green oases teeming with life and towering mountain peaks rising above the plains. This country offers a unique experience for those seeking adventure, solitude, and harmony with nature. From the harsh, silent expanses of the Kalahari Desert, covering a significant part of its territory, to the lively channels of the Okavango Delta, where life thrives in every corner. These landscapes create a stunning palette of visual impressions. The grandeur and diversity of Botswana's natural landscapes captivate the imagination and allow everyone to experience a sense of wonder. Botswana is a country where nature and culture merge into one, creating a unique atmosphere that is hard to convey in words. Majestic and vibrant, the endless sand dunes that stretch across the desert like sun-scorched canvases form a unique landscape, filling the traveler with a sense of eternity and infinity. These dunes, covered with soft sand, create the feeling that you are becoming part of something much larger and ancient than it seems at first glance. A journey through the Kalahari is a unique opportunity to touch natural beauty in its purest and most genuine form, to feel its power, strength, and inner harmony, while marveling at its vast expanses and the unpredictable sunlight flooding every corner. One of the most amazing natural phenomena that Botswana can offer is the Okavango Delta. This place is an oasis among the arid and hot lands, often referred to as one of the greatest natural wonders of the African continent. Every year, with the onset of the rainy season, the Okavango River overflows its banks, transforming the surrounding lands into a vast inland delta. During this time, the river forms a complex maze of waterways, connecting with numerous lagoons and islets, creating a unique natural spectacle. This seasonal process, occurring annually, turns the delta into a vibrant and dynamic ecosystem that attracts a multitude of different species of animals and birds, making it a true haven for life. During this period, the delta becomes a focal point for researchers and nature enthusiasts, as it is here that one can observe many species that cannot be found anywhere else in the world. The Okavango Delta is not just a natural phenomenon. It is a whole ecosystem, rich with life and the harmony of nature. It is home to a vast diversity of flora and fauna, among which are rare and endangered species unique to this region. Many of the plants and animals inhabiting the delta are endemic, found only in this place, making it special and valuable to scientists and nature enthusiasts. Immersing oneself in this nature allows one to understand how unique and fragile this ecosystem is, and how important it is to preserve it for future generations. Planning a trip to Botswana is an important step towards discovering some of the most untouched corners of African nature, filled with the richness of cultural traditions and stunning natural landscapes. To make your journey as enriching and comfortable as possible, it is worth preparing in advance and considering some important points. Firstly, it is necessary to figure out how to get into the country and what peculiarities await you there. Proper preparation will help avoid unwanted surprises and make your stay here as pleasant and safe as possible. The most convenient way to get to Botswana is to use Sir Seretse Khama International Airport, located in the capital city of Gaborone. This airport serves as the main gateway for travelers from all over the world, as it regularly hosts direct flights from major international hubs. Thanks to this, reaching Botswana has become easier and faster than ever before. The airport in Gaborone provides convenient connections with various countries and regions, both within Africa and beyond, including Europe and Asia. As a result, tourists, researchers, and travelers arrive here, eager to witness the richness of the country's nature and culture firsthand. After arriving in Gaborone, you have the opportunity to choose the most suitable type of ground transportation for further travel around the country. There are many options: car rental, bus, or taxi. Car rental is a particularly popular mode of transportation, as it offers maximum freedom and flexibility, which is especially important when visiting remote national parks and reserves, where infrastructure is not as developed. Buses and taxis are also available, but they may be less convenient and less flexible, especially if you want the ability to plan your own route and stop at your leisure. In the modern world, for many communities, language is not just a means of communication, but a powerful symbol of national pride and unity, bringing together people from different social backgrounds and cultural traditions under one common heritage. Knowledge of the Setswana language, one of the official languages of Botswana, opens doors for its speakers to a deep understanding of the soul of this nation, its history, values, and cultural features. Mastering this language allows not only a better understanding of the inner world of the country's inhabitants, but also feeling like part of their unique culture, perceiving it from within, and respecting its traditions and rituals. The official name of the country is the Republic of Botswana, located in the heart of southern Africa. This country is known for its vast and diverse landscapes, unique geographical features, and an atmosphere of peaceful solitude that encourages reflection and contemplation of nature. Botswana's geographical location makes it an important transport hub and cultural center of the region, connecting various countries and peoples living in the southern part of the African continent. Botswana's borders are shared with 5 neighboring countries: Namibia, Zambia, Zimbabwe, South Africa, and Angola. One of the most remarkable features of this country is its border with Zambia, which is only about 150 meters long, making it one of the shortest international borders in the world. This unusual fact intrigues geographers and travelers, as the short border symbolizes the close and friendly relations between the two countries and serves as a reminder of the need for cooperation and mutual understanding in the modern world. This border is not just a geographical fact but a kind of symbol of peace and good neighborliness, emphasizing the importance of diplomacy and mutual respect. Botswana is renowned for its commitment to preserving natural landscapes. Its territory is home to vast deserts, open plains, and thriving national parks, which are habitats for rich flora and fauna. This care for natural resources excellently illustrates the country's internal stability and sustainable development. The political stability that has been maintained here for many years makes Botswana an attractive place not only for tourists seeking picturesque corners of nature, but also for those looking for a comfortable and safe place to live. A country that takes the preservation of its natural wealth so seriously serves as an example for other nations, inspiring them to develop environmentally sustainable tourism practices and economic growth. Botswana's history is deeply rooted in the past, when this land was home to numerous different tribes and ethnic groups, each with its unique culture, social structures, and traditions. The main population consisted of the Tswana, but the territory also accommodated the San, Khoikhoi, and other Bantu groups. This culturally diverse background created a rich heritage that has been shaped over centuries and continues to influence the country's modern identity. In the pre-colonial era, various cultural communities thrived on Botswana's lands, forming unique traditions, customs, and systems of life over the centuries. These peoples not only adapted to the harsh environmental conditions, but also created strong, sustainable communities where communal ties and mutual assistance were valued. Their ability to survive and thrive in challenging conditions serves as an example for all humanity. Their skill in preserving their culture, uniting, and creating sustainable communities testifies to the strength of the human spirit and the importance of preserving national traditions. In the 19th century, when European explorers and traders began to penetrate the region, their interest was sparked by the wealth of natural resources and new trade opportunities. However, unlike many other African countries, Botswana managed to avoid direct colonial rule. This was made possible by skilled diplomacy and the strategic location of the country, which helped maintain its independence. An important factor was the absence of significant mineral resources, such as gold. The numerous resources that Botswana possessed played a crucial role in its historical development, providing it with the opportunity to maintain its independence and avoid the destructive consequences of colonial rule that loomed over many other regions. Thanks to these natural riches, the country was able to retain its autonomy and avoid the detrimental effects characteristic of colonial exploitation, such as cultural destruction and economic degradation. This, in turn, created conditions for preserving the unique culture and rich heritage of the people of Botswana, which have been formed and developed over centuries in a special historical environment. The unique traditions, customs, and cultural values passed down from generation to generation remained intact because the country managed to protect its independence and preserve its identity. Thus, the presence of natural resources not only contributed to economic stability and development, but also played an important role in preserving the cultural consciousness of the people, their rich traditions, and historical uniqueness.